In this video, I will briefly demonstrate my solution for this SIT-313 B2 welcome task, welcome email task. So first, you can see this my HTML file, which is the front end for my website. Here you can see I have given the title, and then here is the link for my CSS file. Then here is the HTML tag showcasing that this is. Then here is the sign up for the daily insider SU tag, and I have used form tags for taking the input. And here you can see I have used an input tag to get the email from the user. And I have also given the HTML validation. I have used HTML validation. Here you can see I have given the right email. Therefore, the user will enter email only. Then there is a subscribe button. Uh, and its type is submit. So, and another p tag which I have created is this uh, ID with the ID message, and its work is to showcase the message which is received from the backend. If the email has been successfully received, then it will show that thing with the green color on the website. And here in my JavaScript, I use a submit event listener to handle the form submission. I use event prevent default to stop the browser from refreshing, and also I have used a fetch API to post request to my that server.js which I have created using Express. That's my backend. And then here I have got the email which the user inputs, and I convert it into JSON file. Then I send it to my Express backend. And next, this is my Express backend, which is my server. Here I have given that Express is required, and then other things which are being used, like SendGrid is the application or the software which we are going to use to send emails from our system. So the backend receives that post request to this subscribe endpoint and extracts the email from the request body. And I also check if the email has been provided or not. Then I create a welcome message using SendGrid. The email contains subject and a plain text content and HTML content. I use async and await because sending the email is an asynchronous operation. Then for security reasons, I have created this get ignored thing, which contains my .env file and node module, which is being stored in this getting node, which will not get posted on the GitHub. And then here is .env, which contains my API key and my email, which is being used to send emails. And for the privacy reasons and security reasons, I have not used it directly in my code. Uh, Now I will demonstrate how my system works. So let me run it. And I have also created a script for run dev, which by directly typing this, I can open my site. Let me reload this. Here you can see this is the front end. And here, let me add this Gmail ID, or let me change the Gmail ID. Uh, let's say this is my Gmail ID, which I am using to subscribe this Daily Insider. Then I click subscribe. And here you can see that P tag which we used for the with ID message, and it is showing us that subscription is successful. And you can see in this terminal too, we have received the email. Here's the email, and the email sent successfully, and the status has still code has also been provided 202. Now let's check if I have received the email or not. Here we can check in my Gmail, which is that same Gmail which we use to access that Daily Insider. Here you can see the welcome email has been received, and because it was sent through SendGrid and from not a very valid domain, I'm using gmail.com. Therefore, it is saying as spam, but we have received that email, and I can see it in my spam folder, and therefore this was my task, and it works perfectly. Thank you.